The MCU is the most successful franchise in film history. They have dozens of heroes, they made billions in revenues, and they have endless timelines. But the greatest Marvel movie might be the one that broke every rule. Logan is a funeral, a goodbye, a character study in a graveyard full of ghosts, and compared to the CGI circus of the MCU, it's something else entirely. Today we're not just celebrating Logan, we're laying bare what it reveals about everything Marvel has done wrong. Marvel taught us that bigger is better. Every film builds towards something more massive. More heroes, more explosions, more multiverses, just more stuff. But the problem is, spectacle without consequence becomes noise. By the time the 20th portal opens in Endgame, the awe is gone, it's routine, it's expected, it's manufactured climax. Logan strips away the fireworks. There's no alien invasions, no armies, no sky lasers. Just one man with claws, and they barely come out anymore. Violence in Logan isn't a dance, it's desperation. Every fight hurts, every stab is an act of survival, every death is final. Tone is where Marvel thrives, but also where it falls apart. The MCU has mastered the art of quippy deflection. Tragedy is undercut by a punchline, loss is followed by levity. Gods die and someone cracked a joke about brunch. It's charming, until it isn't, because eventually it becomes clear. The MCU is scared to sit in its own darkness. Logan is unflinching. It's quiet, grimy, uncomfortable. There's no joke when Charles Xavier suffers a psychic seizure that kills innocent people. There's no punchline when Logan buries him. It's just silence. And that silence hits way harder than any Whedon-style one-liner ever could. The MCU often gives us archetypes, not people. The genius billionaire, the righteous soldier, the wisecracking bug kid. And they play their roles well until the mask slips. In Logan, there's no archetypes. Only people. Broken, bitter, and haunted. Logan isn't a hero, he's a caregiver, a drug runner, a man so worn down he hides from the world in a rusty limo. And Charles is not a sage anymore, he's a liability, a powerful, unstable, decaying brain in a body that can't be trusted. They're not symbols, they're tragedies. So death doesn't really exist in the MCU. Loki dies and he comes back. Gamora dies, then returns via time hijinks. Iron Man dies, but let's be real. His tech will outlive us all. Every death is a setup for a resurrection. That's good for business, but it's terrible for drama. In Logan, death means something. Charles dies and stays dead. Logan dies and stays dead. Mutants are gone, but they're not coming back in the post-credit scene. The performance gives every moment weight. When Logan falls in the woods, it's not a cliffhanger, it's a goodbye. The MCU is addicted to connections. Every film is just a trailer for the next. It's a puzzle box, always expanding, never resolving. But Logan has no puzzle. It's the final piece. It doesn't need Thanos or Doctor Strange or 10 post-credit sequences. It is a comic book within the movie, a literal X-Men comic, used not for nostalgia, but as a cruel reminder that those golden stories were fiction. The real world of Logan is dirt, rust, and blood. Marvel has themes, but they're often surface level. Responsibility, heroism, good versus evil. Logan wrestled with something deeper. What does it mean to grow old when all your friends are dead? What if your legacy is one of violence? How do you live when your healing factor can't fix your soul? Logan's final arc isn't about saving the world. It's about saving one child. The last spark of hope in a world that's already lost. It's not a redemption arc, it's a confession. Marvel doesn't end. It regenerates, evolves, markets. When one story wraps, 5 more begin. And that's the trap. A story that never ends can never truly mean something. Because nothing ever sticks. But Logan ends. It's not the beginning of a new timeline. It's the end of a very human life. It closes the door not just on Logan, but on Xavier, on the X-Men, on a world that might have been better, but wasn't. When Laura tilts that cross into the X, no words. No wink to the camera, just the sound of dirt on a coffin and a little girl who doesn't want to leave. That is cinema. Logan is Marvel's masterpiece, precisely because it doesn't feel like Marvel. It's not part of the MCU, it doesn't tease a future, it refuses to wear a costume. It's raw, grounded, bitter, and beautiful. And in an era of infinite content, where no hero stays dead, where every story is another gear in the machine, Logan is the rarest thing of all. An ending. A real one. Earned, unforgettable, final. And that's why Logan is the greatest film Marvel's ever made.